spawned into a bigger movement and became more focused, but it starts here. It's a snowball effect.
But I don't like the way that we're saying, oh, all young people, or using young people as a descriptor, oh, young people are leading the way on in this fight, because these marches and these walkouts don't represent all young people. In fact, millennials of my generation are actually less likely to support more extreme gun control measures than the generations that raised them. So I actually think that we need to look at this not as, oh, these students are doing something, but the fact that some students aren't doing something and what that can tell us too.
I'll tell you what I think one of the biggest problems on the national scale too is when you look at the adults, is that there seems to be this mindset. You have a lot of reasonable people in this country, but then you have people who insist that there is a concerted effort by liberals to take their guns away, and on the other side you have this idea that it's not, or maybe that liberals say, well, we want to outlaw these guns and these guns here and there. I think that's one of the biggest problems right now is we're not having a civilized discussion. People go right to the extreme on all sides. And I think when you get everybody at a table and say, okay, we're going to take this off the table, but we're going to put it there, that's the only way you get anything done.
Sort of take the politics out of it to a degree.
Well, I think that's the big thing. When the politics get involved, that's a big problem.
Way. And that's not what we're saying. We're simply saying, we need to have, safer gun laws.
What would a safer gun law be?
Well, you should not be able to get a gun at 18. You should have to have, thorough background checks. We do not need guns in schools. So things along those lines is what's going to make us safer.
Amelia, before we go, because we're just about out of time, Maurice mentioned the age, and that was something that was passed in Florida. They're going to 21. President Trump, it seemed like he was going to be amenable to doing that on a nationwide scale. That came off the table there. Was that the right move by the president?
I think it was definitely the right move. I think if we're going to send 18-year-olds into foreign countries to fight for our nation with weapons, they should be able to have the option to arm themselves at home as well to protect their families.
All right. Amelia, Maurice, good to see you both.
Thank you.